Greetings, this is Paul the Poke from paulthepoke.com. Today's topic, trend update, Ezekiel 38:39, Magog or Russia, Israel, jets in a dogfight. And this is May 2016, and this is a follow-up to the meeting between Prime Minister Netanyahu and Vladimir Putin that took place on April 21st, roughly 1 month ago. And the trip took on the status of high risk, even near crisis, per Israel. And the agenda was hurriedly changed after a Russian fighter jet was scrambled to intercept an Israeli jet. And the week before that, Israeli jets were targeted by Russian jets. On this trip to Moscow, Netanyahu was accompanied by the head of the Israeli Air Force, Major General Amir Eshel, as well as his military advisor, Brigadier General Eliezer Toledano. Now, the precursor to this was in September of 2015, top-secret meetings that took place in Tel Aviv. Communication was set up between Israel and Russia to resolve any issues that may arise. And the goal of the meeting was to prevent mishaps and make certain that Russia and Israel would not run into each other in Syria. They allegedly exchanged designated encrypted cell phones to prevent these mishaps from happening. And it was a coordinated effort, and Russia agreed not to share any of Israel's information or movements with Syria or with Iran. And for whatever reason, things seemed to fall apart. So Netanyahu decided to go straight to Moscow and deal with it. Now, obviously, things are a little crazy over in Syria. There are 14 different air forces flying around in the Syrian sky. 14 air forces. And that includes U.S., Britain, Canada, France, Australia, Russia, Israel, China, Saudi Arabia, Jordan, Qatar, Bahrain, Turkey, and Syria. Of course, now there has been one accident between Turkey and Russia. But, you know, the point and purpose of this meeting between Putin and Netanyahu was to make sure that we didn't have any of these mishaps. And if there were anything that was taking place, that they get those differences ironed out. Now, apparently this meeting lasted about 3 hours. Russian counterparts met with Israeli counterparts. And it was stated by Israel that there had been some problems. He, of course, Netanyahu was referring to difficulties with Israel to have the freedom to operate in Syria without any interference from Russia. Netanyahu went on to say, if you don't deal with friction, it could develop into something more serious. And Netanyahu told reporters that I came here with one goal: to strengthen the security coordination between us so as to avoid mishaps, misunderstandings, and unnecessary confrontations. Now, Putin reportedly was shocked by the information that Russian planes were aggressively engaging Israeli planes over Syria. And he had heard this from the first time from the Israeli Prime Minister, according to news. So it was news to Putin that such a thing was taking place and going on over there in Syria. But, again, the focus of this post is, Ezekiel 38 and 39 indicate that at some point in the future, Russia will invade Israel from the north, and Russia will have some friends, fellow countries, mostly in and around Turkey and Iran, and they will go to invade Israel. Do keep in mind, Syria is only 90 miles from Megiddo. And we know what goes down in Megiddo and Armageddon. And, the point would be, things are trending in that way for Ezekiel 38 and 39. And we have 14 air forces flying around in Syria, less than 100 miles from the mother of all battles. If you're interested in these sorts of things, please feel free to check out observer.com. Also Debka, DEBKA.com, and then check out previous posts from paulthepoke.com, keyword trend update, Ezekiel 38:39. Thanks for listening. Take care. Bye.